It's a cold October evening, and cameras are recording Denise Middleton entering this elevator with her boyfriend, Tori Moore. As she stands there in terror, wiping away her tears, she will meet a tragic fate.
Maybe that way, or this way. Jesus Christ. Mike, you think a female? Wonder if that was mom.
For 2 months, Tori would go on to live with Denise's remains after murdering her, as this psychopath now slowly loses his mind, going on a shooting spree, leaving behind multiple victims, all while officers rush to stop his madness.
How bad is it?
It's bad. Oh, it's bad.
I didn't know what to do at this point. Like, you didn't know what to do because you had shot her.
It was 3 p.m. on December 8, 2022, when chaos broke out at a Dash-In convenience store in Montgomery County, Maryland. Just as a group of teens were about to enter the store, gunshots erupted from inside, sending everyone scattering. A woman who was parking in front of the store at the time did the only smart thing anyone in this entire story did. She backed the hell out and called police.
Montgomery County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
I don't know the exact address, but it's the Shell, on the Shell station on the corner of Lockwood and New Hampshire Avenue. They just got robbed and somebody got shot. I don't know if somebody got shot, but I heard gunshots.
Okay, ma'am, please take a deep breath, okay? I need you to try and give me the address.
I don't know the exact, it's on the corner of Lockwood and New Hampshire Avenue. I'm pulling back up. I had to wait for the suspect to leave. Can I give you his description while it's still in my head?
Yes, go ahead.
The woman who bravely returned to the store just to get a glimpse of the shooter gave police a full description of the man she saw casually walking out of the store, a gun and sweet tea in hand, as if he was just running errands. Police rushed to the scene not only to look for the culprit of the shooting, but to try and tend to his victim, 61-year-old cashier Ayalu Wandimu. Behind the counter, police discover that they're far too late. Ayalu, a talented, hardworking husband who moved to the US for a better life, had been shot several times and died before anyone was able to intervene. Police have not just a robbery and a shooting on their hands, now they have a murder, and no idea that this isn't the only one that awaits them.
CJ, see if we can get some video going. Okay.
Yep. Hey, so I understand. Okay, I understand it's very frustrating. Can we get some video going?
Yes. But for this guy, we called so many times.
Can you get us a video?
Let's help with video. Help with video. He's okay.
The man you've just seen is the manager of the store, who has called police not once, not twice, but at least 4 times regarding the man who committed this shooting. He warned police that he was dangerous, that his behavior was escalating, but nothing changed. In the past, the shooter had caused chaos in the store, attacking cashiers and throwing things at them for seemingly no reason, and that day, before shooting Ayalu, he did just that. Police review the surveillance footage to see the man grabbing a bottle of sweet tea, which he then refuses to let the cashier scan. Trying to defuse the situation, Ayalu grabs the other items, telling him he can't have them without paying. In response, he begins to throw things, and, desperate for the shooter to leave the store, Ayalu swings a bar at him. The manager told police later that in the past they had called, begging for help, only to have the police not show up for hours, or in some cases not show up at all. Now they've had to take things into their own hands, and it goes horrifically. After Ayalu swung the bar, the man pulled out a gun and fired several rounds, killing him almost instantly. Using more surveillance footage, police were able to follow the shooter from the store to a nearby apartment complex, where they were able to speak to a leasing manager to get his name and apartment number. For the first time, they know who their shooter is, 31-year-old Tori Moore, a man who has been in and out of trouble on various charges his entire life. When police arrived to serve him with an arrest warrant, they discover that the trouble he's gotten into goes much, much deeper than they could possibly imagine.
Woo.
Immediately upon entering the apartment, police are overwhelmed by a horrific smell, one that tells them that Ayalu may not be Tori's only victim. They begin to search the house, following their noses to a scene that they'll never be able to erase from their memory.
Jesus Christ. Mike, you think a female? Yeah, it's a female. Wonder if that was Mom.
On the side of his bed, police locate a body. It's been there for so long that it's nearly impossible to tell if it's male or female, but it's clear that whoever was killed was gunned down in that spot, all while Tori slept nearby, unbothered. And if you enjoy killers like this, realize they're not winning an Oscar, subscribe, and check out our Spotify, where we upload podcasts every week.
It's pretty bad. Oh yeah, no, I know. Could this be Mom? FYI, I'm hot, obviously, but could this be Mom?
Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know. No one else was supposed to be in this apartment.
Not only has Tori been sleeping and living in a room with a dead body, but in a space with no heat. His utility bills haven't been paid in months, which means in the middle of December, he's been sitting in a home with no warmth whatsoever. Yet it's only when police arrive that seems to bother him.
Just stand on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Walk over this way.
Why you want to sit me in the cold, man?
Alright.
Why can't we sit and eat?
Grab a seat, my friend. We'll close the door. Just grab a seat, my friend, okay? Yeah, we can close it. We're gonna try and get you some clothes and get you out of here, okay? Alright. Thank you.
Why we gotta wait for other people to come for me to put some clothes on?
What's that?
So why we gotta wait for other people to come for me to put some clothes on?
Where's your clothes at?
Somewhere on the floor, man.
Okay.
On the chair.
Alright, let me see if I can score you some clothes. What is it?
Do you have any other clothes besides what's in here?
In my closet, but
Where's your closet?
in my room over there.
Alright, let me see if I can get you a t-shirt or something, okay?
We're gonna drape this over you in 1 second. We'll get your pants on first.
You're not going to get me a hoodie or something, just that? It's strange. Is it a reason why I can't have it?
I think it's just what was clean and they handed it over. It's just what's over there.
Is that the only jeans? I wasn't talking about those jeans. I was talking about the khakis.
Yeah, you can get those. I didn't see khaki. You're talking about this?
Easier to see.
And Tori has more demands. When police find cash in his pocket, he makes them count it in front of him 4 separate times. Somehow he doesn't quite realize that the cops stealing his money is the least of his problems right now. He doesn't even seem concerned about the dead body in his bedroom.
I'm gonna start off.
I put the 20s right there.
I got you. Oh, so we got the 340?
That's 340, right?
That's 340, sir. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alright, so 350, 360, 361,
Okay.
362,
That's good.
4.
I'll load up my phone. I need to text my mother and send her some money and stuff.
Where do
You know
think
what?
it
Let's
is,
get
sir?
it. Huh? The phone? I think it was. I saw it plugged in
Okay,
back
we'll
there.
make sure it makes it.
Yeah, they'll bring it. They'll bring it.
Police are stunned when Tori asks to speak to his mother, because up until this moment, they've been convinced that his mother must be the deceased woman on the floor, but she's not. The woman is Tori's on-again, off-again girlfriend, 26-year-old Denise Middleton, who happened to be 8.5 months pregnant with her and Tori's son, a boy they planned to name Ezekiel. Denise struggled with homelessness, but was a kind, giving person who wanted to build a life for her son. She was a devout Christian who looked forward to making a family. Instead, that dream of a family was snatched away from her.
How bad is it?
Bad. Oh, it's bad.
So no way to tell if it was.
Wow. It was a woman.
Right now, we may be able to see something when I get to that point.
I really thought that was Mom. I was shocked when he's like, "Can I text Mom?" I mean, I guess. I figured it was his mom.
Wow.
The leasing office said no one else was supposed to be in here.
Police bring Tori to the car, where he continues to prove that he wants much more in life than he deserves.
But I might
Take coffee or tea, something, you know?
You want coffee or tea?
Oh, yeah.
Or some? How about some Coke? Something. Or do you want?
I'll take coffee.
Coffee?
I'll take coffee. Yeah.
Is it I don't know if we can serve you hot coffee though.
Well, let me get some tea, sweet tea.
Like a sweet tea, like in a bottle.
Or if you want a McDonald's, I'll take $1 tea. You know?
I got you, friend.
The fact that he asked for a sweet tea, the same drink that was stolen from the gas station, isn't lost on detectives. When they get him to the station and sit him down for questioning, his ego and confidence still can't be tamed, because rather than express any regret or shame, he does the opposite.
This one right here might be one for the books. As in, famous.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
So I was planning on writing a book. Honestly, you know, I just didn't quite get around to doing it. Well, I actually started on one, and I think it's in my notes. But I plan on writing all different types of books. But personally, this right here, I feel like this is definitely, you know what I'm saying, a story for the books. You know what I'm saying?
You going to read it?
Yeah.
The only book Tori is writing is this one.
So look, man, we had obviously a couple of days, and I told you last time we spoke that, obviously gonna test all this stuff to the end. I have our time to, I'm sure it doesn't surprise you. Denise was shot, all right, multiples. Sad, he's sad. This is one of the saddest cases I've had in our history. I'm sad for like so many people on the streets, including me. Sounds like you haven't been thought how much she had met though, and there's such a lot going on, and then we have like a tragedy on all kinds of fun. So we presented everything to the commissioner, and we am having a sugar vote right now. We're being charged with no homicide, and I'm sorry for bringing this news. You seem like such a good dude, man, and just like normally, like I tell you, when I deal with people in their spot that accuse of murder, pretty much I don't say I hate it because I don't hate them. There's only two. I have to be there. Took a little boy out in the world. And like that guy in the spur, you know, too.
I don't care what you I see y'all see it. Like, that's the second time I walked into a store around my home.
I don't.
Still pipe. Is that right?
So it's not right. That's not right. But I can tell you this. So you see how there could be two versions of this story at the gas station, right?
So this is all on camera. Even the first scenario.
Right.
I can't look back. Like I stopped there. Only reason why I stopped was because I was trying to think, I want to give me a teal light. This dude, these Ethiopian dudes. I don't know what it is. They have a problem with me. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? They even at every store. It doesn't matter. The only one store I really don't have a problem at is the one downtown, the one right beside the fire station. You cool. You know what I'm saying? That's with a little kiosk. You know what I'm saying? Right. Cool, man. I don't really have a problem. Everybody else I know, for some reason, I have a problem. Everybody else is trying to personally hit me with no similar clothes.
Think about this. This is what I was trying to tell you is like, look, this story could have been like, should you end up taking the iced tea or whatever, because things like this. This could be like this dude went and robbed the store, took an iced tea, shot the clerk. Like, you know,
it's all on camera. So
no, I'm saying like the gas station robbery. But you see how like there's way more to this story,
right?
You know, so there's you killed.
I ain't just going there.
Right, but at the end of the day, like a homicide is basically killing another person. Like, a police officer shoots somebody, right? It's a homicide. It's ruled a homicide, right? But every homicide may have an excuse behind it. Like an officer said, "Oh, dude pulled out a gun. Dude pulled out a knife on me," stuff like that. So you can't just be like, "All right, well, they killed them, so I guess it is what it is." So behind every one of those cases is way more of a story that lives.
Police don't bother fighting Tori about the incident at the gas station. It's clear from the footage that he wasn't defending himself like he's claiming. If he was defending himself, he could have walked out of the store, like Ayalu was telling him to. He could have fired a warning shot at the ceiling. Instead, he fired at Ayalu several times, even as he laid on the ground. He didn't want to defend himself. He wanted to kill someone, and he got what he wanted.
So we have enough, and I can tell you this, we did a lot with this lab. Our lab people were working like 20%. So we tested them out. We found some shell casings where she was. Some of them were missing, but we found two. shell casings in the room and then these one. So we compared those shell casings to the ones from the store. Okay. So we have DNA. It's the same DNA. We don't have your DNA yet. That's already surrounding there. We're gonna take it, and then I'm sure we're gonna say, okay, the same DNA deposit, because when you load in the shell case cells, you know, it scans, you know, when your skin cells, you know, it's called touch DNA. Our technologies in the last 3 years has been amazing. Touch. I wrote the shorts. Well, all I'm telling you is that we have similar DNA. We don't have any DNA. I wish I could say heavy to DNA, but right now that's what we're getting.
Right.
But at the end of the day, this is the story that's kind of decided. If, let's say, the wicked ass is, from what he told me the last time, basically, the guy, everything was great. She came out to New York.
This is all about my phone. Like, so just to go from the beginning.
Yeah.
She was staying at, and of course, it's like it's a house where you stay. You know, east side of Green, they have a medication for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been invited over. I've been to her house, but you know, of course, she shoved me in and stuff like that. Kind of my food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like one of the things. Like I saw how they was treating other. You know, and then that, you know.
Denise was struggling with homelessness and was in a program that was helping her get back on her feet. Tori, however, wanted control of her. He didn't like that the program enforced certain rules, and so he convinced her to leave. Over the next several months, the two hopped from state to state and place to place, arguing over everything, including her pregnancy. At one point, the two got into a physical altercation, one that Tori casually explains away.
You know somebody following, but they acting like you're doing something to them, but you're not doing nothing to them. Like, yo, Sean, stop making it sound like I'm not following you. Right. I'm not. You know, I'm just trying to get in the house. You know what I'm saying? I got my tea or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she got some books or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to get in the house. So at this point, it's like it's as if she's trying to cause a scene to, you know what I'm saying? Like let everybody see. Right. You know. So it's like for me, it's like, yo, Sean, stop. I'll push her and stuff like that. I'm not pushing her. I'll push her. Right. And she's going over to the ground. Like, she's slicing it. Like, I didn't push you that hard. You see how much bigger she is to me? Right. Really, I didn't push you that hard. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you slicing. So it's like, now I'm trying to help you up. You know? Come on, get up something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're just trying to make me look like I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like we get in the house. I already threw up. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere outside on the bus or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's obvious, all evident, all over my shoes. You know what I'm saying? So then I get in the house and we still like fighting and wrestling or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I end up throwing up again. You know, that was on the side where she was at, but she was still living. You know what I'm saying? It was still like going through it there. You know what I'm saying? When I left her, she was still living. You feel me?
So that's where I know, like, that part of the story, I mean, that's where I think it's the most important part of the story. And I understand why you may not want to tell us, but because I think you, A, have to admit it to yourself, and B, I think it's a tough thing to do. But like I told you the first time I met you, you seemed just like a good dude. You seem spiritual. And at the end of the day, people are going to look at this story and they're going to think, like, I'm just trying to be as objective as I can to the one that you did. And they're gonna be like, was he remorseful and all that? Because just like with this thing at the store, there was an exponentially whacking me with a pole, right? Yeah. Like you said, there's only so much you can take out of an animal. You come in there trying to get iced, they're whacking you with a pole. But no, this is a fucking store policy. What the heck's going on, right? So you see how you go from, oh, they just robbed us so iced, shot the club to, oh man, there's a lot more to the story. Just like that, with her, again, there's so much to this story. I don't think people are gonna think otherwise that you didn't shoot her. But I think they had something happened. And I truly believe that on the Bible, that something happened within her. Like you said, there was a big and stuff. I don't know if something happened, but no doubt in my mind with the evidence that we have right now, people are gonna know that you've been, and you're already in charge. So it's just a question of, is A, is he remorseful, and B, is there more to the story? Because she's not there to say, hey, I'm a dog. Because it sounds like each time, even with this one, the whole Norfolk thing, I heard she's trying to get the charges off because she loves you. And I bet you things were otherwise, she'd probably say, hey, you know, yeah, let's say she survived. Let's say you shot her and she survived. She would be like, it's okay. Like, I attacked him, whatever. But she's not here to tell us the side of the story. Right. You only hear And we're just trying to appeal to the bottom to you as a good person.
I mean, to be honest with you, I would want to really die like that. That's not shot her, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you're there for any of this to happen. I think whatever the case may be with you, I really truly think if you push, you will react, and then maybe 10 seconds later you're like, damn, it shouldn't have happened. Maybe you panic. I don't know, but I'm telling you, this is exactly what he told us when we met the first time. Just like he said, you're a good guy. You're a calm guy. You treat people with respect. The people treat you with respect. You told us that the other day. And in this situation, what happened at the store, the guy's the pole, he whacked you. You went back, he does it again. It's like
the first time was the manager. So personally, I felt like he saw him do it. I feel like you know what I'm saying.
That's exactly it. So I understand why you did what you did. It makes complete sense because he's disrespecting you. He's treating you like an animal, and you don't deserve it.
And you can see that I was trying to clear up the situation. But in this, I took my ice from me. Don't want to get my ice.
But with Denise, okay. It's almost the same thing. You love her unconditionally. She's pregnant with your baby, for God's sake.
Maybe.
Let's assume it's your baby because you guys are together. So whether you're the biological father or not the biological father, when that baby's born, you're the father.
Police try to hype Tori up, blaming the incident on Denise in hopes that it will get him to talk. Of course, they have all the evidence in the world that Denise was never an aggressor and never deserved what became of her. This is the last footage of Denise ever taken. In it, she is seen cowering as they go up to Tori's apartment. It's clear she doesn't want to be near him and is scared to be alone with him, but nearly 9 months pregnant, with nowhere to go, she is lost.
Because when you threw up at my office, and you told me why you threw up at Oakleaf, we were tired. But after reviewing everything and listening to the interview, I know why you threw up. I know why you got sick. Okay? You're not a monster. Because you got monsters and you got people that made mistakes. And you're a person that made a mistake. Okay? And the bottom line, I'm going to say flat out, you shot her. And when you shot her, that made you sick to your stomach.
No, that's not. That's exactly. I already threw up. I promise. Really. I didn't shoot her. Like, we was fighting, and I told her, like, she had already saw me getting sick. You know what I'm saying? I got sick on the bus, or before we got on the bus. I threw up on my slippers or whatever I was wearing.
No matter when you threw up.
And then I threw up more than once, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, but no matter what I'm trying to tell you, no matter when you threw up, it doesn't matter. Okay?
She was still alive when I threw up.
She may have still been alive when you threw up. Okay? That doesn't matter.
She wasn't shot, is what I'm saying to you. Like, she wasn't shot.
She was shot.
When I threw up, she wasn't shot.
She wasn't shot by you.
She was after you threw up.
So listen more, what we're trying to tell him is, if we just, without even just listening to it, like we step back, right? If we step back and we just let evidence, they're going to say we're showcasing are the same, the DNA, we just got it. So we're going to get it done in 2-3 hours. And let's say the DNA is the same on both showcases. So for us, do we need some kind of explanation? No, we really don't. But for you, it is so important. So something to me had to have happened in this apartment, just like something happened. You didn't walk into a Shell gas station and kill the clerk. Something happened for you for this thing to happen. I'm assuming the same thing transpired in your apartment. That's my only human, not a detective, human explanation that you were put in a situation where you had to act just like you had to act at the show. You seem like that type of thing. That's just my assumption. So unless you tell me that, we're just going to be like, we're going to go with the evidence. And that's not fair, man. That's not fair. You get a recording. What's that?
I would be able to recording.
Yeah.
You can go there recording?
Yeah, more. We have to.
No, it's all right. That's all right. I just wanted to be sure.
No, it's not only lie to you. It's a new law we have that we, for murders and homicides, we have it forward. So we can't say, well, I'm saying he said that and you go, yes. Right. So we're just trying to fix you. But I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, you are. Okay, it's good.
Yeah, so,
I mean, that listening, man.
I don't sit here. I don't like to give people sob stories because I'm shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't look at it. I'm trying to hold together.
From the minute I met you, I knew that. So the minute I met you, I knew you cared for her. And I knew that you cared for this lady, whether you was yours or not, and you were trying to give her a home. I know all that. And I don't want people to judge you as a monster that killed multiple people. I really don't. Because I truly believe in my heart that something went down and you had no choice. I truly believe that. But if you left this mindset, people just going to judge you as a monster. And if this shit went down, then please tell us, listen, man, I'm asking you as a person. If something went down between you and Harry, there's a good explanation for this, just like there's a good explanation at the school. Please, yes, the law, tell us. It's important. Please, it's important for all of us. It's important for you. It's important for her. It's important for the man. It's so important. Please.
At this point,
please, Mr. Man.
I think the more I should wait for a lawyer to tell me what I should do. You know, because
I wouldn't let you tell your story. This is your opportunity to tell the story, because I'm telling you, you're going to talk to a lawyer, and the lawyer's going to say, "Mr. Moore, don't you dare talk to the cops." And I'm being honest with you. It sounds like you're asking for a lawyer. But the bottom line is, a lawyer's not going to let you tell your story. And when you go to trial, you're going to sit at a table, and 9 out of 10 times, you're not going to tell your story there. And so your story is going to be some wacky story about you leaving, getting a joint, and coming back, and there's a gun on your bed. You and I know that's bullshit. Okay? Because it's bullshit. And I'm being real with you. Okay? And just like Dimitri said, you're in that apartment, something happened, she triggered you, and just like I was telling you, it started in Virginia, you're treating her like a queen, you take her to New York, you're treating her like a queen, your building's beautiful. She's on the 8th floor. I looked outside your balcony and the view that you have there, beautiful. And she's not appreciating you and all the sacrifices that you're doing for her and the baby that's going to come. And something snapped. She did something. And unfortunately, you shot her. And you can tell us that you don't want to talk to us, and we'll just get up and we'll leave. Okay? But this is your opportunity to give the story, because people are going to think that you're heartless. And I don't think you are.
I don't understand how they can't see what I see. You know? I don't understand how they can see somebody that's heartless. Like, you know, when I'm the only one that did anything, even her father told you that. Even her own father said that.
Her father told me, okay, that she loved you. Her father also told me, just like I said, I'm not going to play games with you. The father also told me that he thought you were towards her, and he told her to try to leave, tell her to leave you, and she refused. And there's a history of domestic violence between you two, and multiple family members have told me that. Okay? And so the history of domestic violence, the incident that occurred in Virginia, and then she ends up shot in your apartment, and you're going to tell me this is not my first rodeo, this is not his first rodeo, that you went to go get a joint, you came back and there's a gun on your bed and she shot, and then you're like, well, I didn't want to call the police. That's bullshit.
I didn't just look at a joint, though. It was enough for the last for the rest of the night. But
whatever you're going to go get, you go get. You come back and you don't call the police, that's bullshit.
Police know for certain that Tori shot Denise several times in their shared bedroom. They don't need more proof to convict him. What they do need are answers for her family that is in desperate mourning and wants to know more than anything what happened to their baby girl and their grandson.
I didn't call police. I didn't call police because I'm not supposed to leave anybody in my house when I'm done. As a state, you know what I'm saying? It's a rules to my program. Nobody's supposed to be in my home. So that's so I automatically knew that was wrong. So I'm like, yo, like, the reason why I didn't call the police wasn't because I did it. It was because I didn't know what to do at this point. Like
you didn't know what to do because you had shot her.
Why do something that I saw? You don't have any evidence that I saw.
Oh, we have evidence.
What evidence do you have that I saw?
We just have to get it.
that obviously you saw me, you know what I'm saying, on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously you're not listening to what I just said. I'm not going to repeat it. And, you know, we can go around in circles and I can say you can say the word is. You know, I say you threw up before you shot her. No, I didn't throw up before. You know, it's like whatever.
I said I threw up before she was shot. I didn't say that I ever shot her. I said I threw up.
But the bottom line is you shot her.
I didn't.
And you know that, and I know that. And not only did you shoot her, and she died, unfortunately.
I didn't shoot her.
You did. You shot her. Somebody.
I had as far as I know, she wasn't bleeding from you know the altercation that we had. You know what I'm saying?
Right. She wasn't bleeding from the altercation.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I didn't shoot her. Right. I'm saying I didn't shoot her. That's what I'm saying. I had an altercation with her. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I threw up. Yes. This was all before she was shot. All before she was shot. I threw up long before we even got back to the house. That was one time before we even got back to the house. You know. I don't know if she got her feelings or she was like, yo, making me sick because we sick and she just was trying to be strong. You know what I'm saying? Or what? But I threw up again when we got to the house. And that's what made me stop fighting. Because I was like, you know what? I don't have the energy. I shoot that girl. I'm sick.
Yeah, but that's why you shot her. Because you didn't have the energy to fight her.
Not at all.
But the bottom line is,
like this is, we was on the same side. Like you know, we had a whole conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done sat on the bed, you know, and sat there and was trying to talk to her and all that, right next to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess y'all assume, like, we got to the house and she was shot. Nah, we wrestled all that and still went inside and sat down. I sat down, maybe was smoking a little bit of you know what I'm saying? And sat right there and talked to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some things like, oh, it wasn't just like a...
Listen, I know it's underbelieved that place, you had this turbulent issue where that would fight before it happens. She just got there and you leave, and all of a sudden some other person comes in and shoots her, leaves the dog. That's courageous.
Alright, so let's explain this right. Whoever put the glue in my doors, right? And who stated that it was Denise? Right. How could it have been Denise when she was in New York? Correct. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, like
that has nothing to do.
Well, who would glue my door shut?
Someone's alignment.
Well, why? You can't explain that, right? No. Right. That's what I'm saying. So, like, what am I supposed to think?
Well, I could tell you this. I could tell you this. If we had to explain it, if we put a $20 million lot, no doubt slide.
And all this stuff transpires, but I don't ever shoot nobody.
Right.
But all of a sudden now, I shoot everybody. You see what I'm saying? How is that?
You're not shooting everybody.
Yeah.
You're shooting people that give you a reason to shoot them. You're not a dangerous person. You're not a monster.
Finally, Tori says something that every single cop has dreamed of. Something that is so stupid, it's almost too good to be true.
Is this off the record? Can we go off the record?
We can do off the record.
How many we can go off the record?
Just say it's off the record. It's off the record. He's not going to take any note.
Off the record is off the record?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like,
it's like we're not news reporters. What do you issue that you then to tell us something? Like, what do you mean off the record?
I'm saying, like, can I talk to y'all off the record?
Yeah, he turned the recorder off. Yeah.
Hold on. I'll turn the recording off. See, it was recording. Watch when I hit this. See how it's recording right now? It's doing that voice. You see it? I mean, it's going on.
So I'll show y'all movies. It was other weapons. It wasn't. It was a sword.
I saw
that. And some type of. Okay. So.
What does that be like? What do you mean?
So. While me and Denise was fighting, right, I picked up a sword. You got it? Because she had to stay. You understand? But I knew I didn't. Dude, I knew she was pregnant. I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. And so, all right. So I threw it. But she picked it up. All right. Okay. Before that particularly occurred, she about happened to slip up and say, "Don't listen to me. Don't worry about it." You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She about happened to slip up and say that. You understand? You feel me? We still made it to my room. You understand? And after I threw the sword down, I smiled because it was a relief to me. Like, I was hoping that this could be the end of it. Like, yo, like, you know, like, let's let this be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to take this any further than it already has gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You know? So I realized I threw my sword away. All right? You see my sword. You feel me? So I threw that away. I threw it over there too, like by the window, by where that little TV's at. She picked it up. And she had already had that stick or whatever that thick wood thing is in her hand. You see what I'm saying? Right. That's what I think that the part I didn't tell you. You understand?
So did you shoot up?
This off the record. This one only. Like, just us. Just us. Off the record. All right, because if we say it's off the record, that means that it would court. And that means that's what's that, trial?
It means it's off the record.
Trial is when I like find some stuff on you or something, or they commit something.
So what is it when you tell somebody something's off the record?
Don't worry about off the record. We're there, bro. We're at that point.
What point?
Meaning,
you're either gonna tell us.
You're either gonna tell us or not, because he turned off the recorder.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you shot her. There's no cameras in here.
You're either gonna tell us or not.
You shot her.
If you're gonna tell us, just tell us the rest of the story.
Don't make any nervous though. Like, I don't. You say like, I don't really think. Like,
do you think that's gonna make any difference? No, it's gonna be celebrating.
I'm not. No, nobody's celebrating nothing. Like, I'm looking at it. It's like
you're gonna tell us what we already know. But you're gonna tell us what we already know. That weapons thing, we already know that. There's nothing here that you told us that's shocking us. So you didn't know to tell us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty confident there's nothing here that I'm telling you that's shocking. You. But for me to just admit to a murder that it's not necessarily whatever this back in. That's kind of.
I mean, if that's what you're hoping for, then that's not the person we're describing. We're describing a good dude. Like, if you're open to that, you got scared of this because you don't tell us. That's stuff that I asked.
This is the face of a man who's just realized off the record doesn't mean what he thinks it means, because as nice as it would be able to confess with no repercussions, that's not how it works. Especially not when there's a camera trained right on your face. Perhaps realizing how much he's messed up, Tori starts to backpedal, making insane claims, and blaming the faults of the relationship on Denise, who was surely out to get him.
She had a sword, you know what I'm saying? And, you know,
was she trying to?
I had the sword. Right. I gave it up. I gave it up. You had that hope that we could, you know, stop the altercation.
So you gave up and so she ends up with the sword. Did she try to stab you with it all? Did she actually? Do you have any marks on him?
But that's why you had to shoot her, because she had the sword.
Is that what you're telling us without telling us? Okay. Did she make contact with you in any way with that sword?
I wouldn't say that she made contact, but like I was trying to relieve her of the other weapon. So she was on top of the bed at one point. You understand? So when I had the sword, you know, I was trying to have heart to step up, you know what I'm saying? But not relieve her of the other weapon. But
the other one was a stick, is that?
yeah, it's some type of bigger than a stick.
Okay, I've never seen that, but like I said,
it's probably in the corner on the other side. I don't know, so we can word it on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so what ended up happening was when I got on the bed, I don't think she hit me, and I don't think I hit her. But it was like one of the things, like we was, you know, it's like look, she probably would have hit me, and I just really want to relieve her.
You know what I'm saying? How many times did you shoot her?
Huh?
How many times did you shoot her?
Did I sit back or something?
Yeah.
I did. What did I just say?
How many times did you?
So I didn't say I shot her. I didn't let her say I shot her. You know? I said that we was wrestling over the bed, and she had weapons that I was trying to relieve her of, and I had a sword.
So we're gonna play.
So at this point, I stepped down off the bed, you know, and I threw my sword. You know, I threw my sword. She stepped back down off the bed and picked up my sword.
Was she saying anything about sharing the sword?
Did she ever say anything?
Yeah, like when she asked the sword, did she say anything? Didn't we say something?
She said one of us going to die in here.
That's what
she said. And I think at that point, it's like, you know, like, if you scare my whole life, you just wrestling with it. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, you just let me know that you don't mind killing me. You know what I'm saying? In my home, you just let me know that.
Oh yeah, she was. Are you sorry about things? Like if you had to take the step back, or when you think, or do you think it's straight up you get family with son?
I wouldn't. I still wouldn't. I wouldn't ever want to die. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. Obviously, obviously, if I go out my way to go get somebody that acts like this, that's not somebody that would just.
I know. You made that pretty good.
No, I know that. No matter what, I wouldn't want her to die.
Some more. We know that. I know. You made that pretty good. Yes, you know. You made that pretty good.
I'm not going around just. You gotta do something to me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make me feel for my life. You know what I'm saying? Or for me to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't just go around on people. Obviously, you can tell that. You know what I'm saying? Even my kidnapping charges, it was reduced to conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? Like me, just going around. Well, I don't do that. Man. I got too. My life is too blessed. You hear me? For me to be going around deliberately trying to mess with people. So that's why I feel like it's somebody that sent me to me or something. Like somebody sent her to me to sabotage my life.
The only person who sabotaged Tori's life is himself. Ultimately, at trial, he refused to own up to his actions. He was convicted of a triple homicide for Denise, Ayalu, and Ezekiel, Denise's unborn son. As a result, he received 3 life sentences and will spend the rest of his life behind bars, where he belongs. Thank you for tuning in. Besides subscribing to help us make more videos exactly like this one, you can also listen to all of our crime podcasts over on Spotify. And before you go, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.